I think.
You think
yes.
it's possible? All right. Excellent. Let's do it. Here it comes. I don't have the right tab. Monday. There it is.
If people can't tell, I'm sick still.
You are ill still. You had it worse than I did.
Yeah. I'm better today, but it's still just kind of, you know?
We'll talk about that too. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1. It's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
We're talking about all the things you do on a Monday. I'm Scott Johnson. That's Carter Johnson. Hi,
it's
Carter.
me.
It's a you.
It's a you.
You know, it's good you're here because you barely made it. Carter had
I barely made it.
illness.
Yes. We all contracted an illness.
We all contracted an illness except for Kim somehow.
I think she's going to get it later. She always does.
Think she's just staving it off?
Ever since we were kids, she would like take care of everyone, and then a week later she'd get sick when everyone was better.
Yeah, she does have a
It's like
tendency to do
survival
that.
mode.
She's definitely in that mode right now. So she's watching little kids who have it. She's hanging out with us who have it. Nick and I laid on the couch yesterday all day just like slugs because I had it. I feel so much better today.
Yeah. It's because like even though you're still snotty and coffee and stuff, is like your energy is back.
My energy is back to somewhat normal.
Yeah.
And but prior to yesterday, I was a grouchy slob.
Yeah.
Just felt like crap. And that part lifted. Little mild fever a couple days ago. That went away. You had a bit of that.
Yeah.
It's real small though. It's only a couple degrees.
Super low fever.
And now I'm left with a cough that just sort of hangs around.
Yep.
I think you had
face is full of so much good.
You had it worse than I did. Your sinuses got all
always get worse.
up.
It's because I have issues with my what are they called?
Esophagus.
The little balls in the back of your throat.
Cloacia.
What?
I don't know. Cloaca.
No.
The little balls in the back of your throat.
Yeah.
Oh, your asinines. What are they called?
What?
What are they called?
Asinines.
They're called. You get them out when you're a kid. You get ice cream.
Tonsils.
Tonsils. Jeez.
Yes.
Jesus.
I have issues with my tonsils, and so every time I get sick, they get kind of inflamed, which makes everything worse.
Yeah.
So I get illnesses worse lately.
And you get those tonsil stones sometimes.
I get gross tonsil stones.
Which is a really nice way of saying like a goopy white abscess.
Well, sometimes they're white.
Don't tell me that. I don't
They're
need to
really
know.
gross. They're really bad. They're not right now, but that's usually why I get it so bad.
I've never had them. I've seen them though on like TikTok. People are pulling them out of their mouths and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty foul.
It's pretty foul.
Yeah, I don't like it. No, sir, I don't. Anyway, so we've all been sick. Everybody's trying to get better. And I have more energy today than I've had in a week. So I am feeling much, much better.
That's good.
Than I was. Yeah.
I'm also feeling a lot better, but also I'm still a little drained. The coughing makes you tired.
You can't see it, but Carter's dressed fully in Ellen Ripley regalia. She could stop an alien right now.
Jumpsuit.
Shaved head and everything like Alien 3. Yeah. Not the best alien, but still it's all right.
Yeah. Sure.
We talked about that before. Your brother stole your iPad, but that was by accident.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want to talk about that?
They were over.
Because you use this thing all the time. You got commissions, you're working on it.
It's what I use to draw.
Right. It's your tablet of art.
Nick and B came over and they were doing laundry and then they left. And me and B, for context, have the same iPad case.
Yeah.
So our iPads look the same.
It's like a homemade kind of looking thing.
It's like a soft, it's like a sleeve.
Did you guys buy them or how'd you get them?
I bought mine and then she said how much she liked mine and I ended up getting it for her for Christmas or her birthday or something.
Oh, that makes it worse.
I know. So it was just but it's never been a problem before. And Nick didn't realize that it was mine and grabbed it and put it in their bag. And I didn't. And I was sitting down and I was like, all right, I've been sick for 3 days. I'm exhausted. I need to
Gotta get this work done.
I have so many commissions to work on. Yeah. And I'm like, where's my iPad? And I'm like frantically trying to find this thing. And I realize, oh, I can track it. Let me see where it is. Yeah. And I look on my phone and it's in Salt Lake. Oh. And they had taken it. And I was like, can you guys bring it tomorrow? Oh,
that sucks. Yeah. They did, though. They brought it.
They did. It really sucks. You know this. It sucks when you want to draw and you can't.
Because your tools are gone.
Because sometimes you don't want to draw. But sometimes when you really want to, it's like rare and exciting. Yeah. And then it's gone. It was such a bummer.
I'm with you. That was, I would have been very frustrated had that been me. But it was like the credit cards in planes, trains, and automobiles, how they got swapped up or mixed up. Oh my gosh. They look just about the same. So
did we talk about how we watched that for Thanksgiving?
Did we? We might have.
I don't know. It was Alicia's first viewing, and she was stressed.
Yeah, it made her is anxious the right word? It made her very anxious.
Yeah.
because nothing goes right in that movie.
Because it's stressful.
Yeah, but
they're driving backwards on the road.
In the end, she really liked it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? It's a great movie.
Yeah, what's not to like, right?
Yeah,
but you forget how stressful it is.
It is so stressful.
It does have a couple of things. We didn't talk about this. I'm going to bring this up. Because I noticed the same thing watching. Nick was watching Christmas Vacation last night or yesterday while he was sick.
Yeah,
I fell asleep for most of it. Not because I wanted to. It's because I was sick, so I was resting. Yes. Anyway,
correct.
So we're watching that, and I like everything about that movie except for when it starts to get into some magical thinking. And I don't like this about any comedies where I'm meant to take them serious. So like when he coats the metal dish sled thing.
Oh, yeah, that part's stupid.
And it fires through the place and puts flames behind him and travels miles on it. Like, come on. Like, that's just slapstick dumb. That's like something you'd see in
it was slapstick dumb
20s silent film or something.
Yeah.
So I hate that. And I really don't like... there's one other thing. What was it? It's not... Well, most of it works okay. So, like, when the tree goes up in flames and Uncle Lewis loses most of his hair or his toupee or whatever, and the back of his suit's on fire.
Yeah.
Like, that works kind of. But it's got a taste of the supernatural, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
The cat getting exploded and leaving the perfect little cat-shaped, like, burn stain.
Yeah. I think that's funny.
The turkey going...
Yeah.
And making a sound like that. Like, it's just a little too cartoon.
I like that.
Not
I think
enough
it's silly
real.
And fun.
If you do it right, what I'm saying is most of that is done pretty well, and it's not a problem. But that slide thing...
It's dumb.
Terrible.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's my only thing about that movie I don't like. And I noticed in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, there are a few things like this. So it's like...
I'm trying to think of what...
When they almost get killed on the freeway, not before the fire.
Oh, they get
before
like
the fire.
Between the trucks?
Yeah, and his fingers are embedded in the dash.
Yeah.
That doesn't work
that
way.
Is, yeah.
When,
it's a bit.
When, what's his name? Dale is trying to get his seat right, and it's back, forth, that's fine, but there's one setting for it to go like this.
Yeah.
Over into his lap sideways.
It's pretty
Those don't exist.
Stupid.
So things like that kind of take me out of stuff. And I realize it's an older movie and it's humorous and it's whatever, but
it's supposed to be funny.
I wish there was, well, whatever. I don't like in Romulus how he says, "Stay away from her, you B word." I don't like it.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Because it's like, okay, we get it. We've all seen Aliens. Like, I love that movie. Romulus is it's in my top 3 of the year. Yeah, I loved it.
It's fantastic.
But that one little moment, it's like, no. Just don't. Just resist the temptation.
Resist the temptation.
Because the rest of all your other references, they work for me. Mm-hmm. Bad facial animation on Rook aside.
Yeah, that was...
Some of it's just bad.
That's fine.
But especially when I see TikTokers making really good
I
deepfakes.
know. It's a bummer because you're like, wow, really?
Just do that. Do that. Whatever that was. Just use whatever app that was. Crank it up to 4K.
Yeah.
And you're on your way. Stephanie Innapet sent me a DM on Discord. She just did the sub that gets her some free stuff in the mail. So
fantastic!
I just noticed that. Thank you for that.
Yay!
I'm just doing one of those per show. Anyway, excuse me. I got the burps here.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. You got your iPad back, and as soon as she opened it, there was nothing but butts. Just Nick wrote butts everywhere.
Butts. Drew some butts. Very graphic.
Yeah, you did that to one of mine. I got my iPad, I opened it up, and I was like, not even done with this thing, and off in the corner is a freaking butt with an arrow or a toot or something. What was that about?
It's just, I don't know.
Rude.
Your iPad was open. This is what we do to each other.
I think I started it.
It's all love.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
I did it when they were kids. Now they do it to me.
Yeah. You screwed yourself there.
Yep. By having children at all.
'Twas your fault.
Wah, wah.
I didn't ask to be born.
No, you didn't. Nobody's walking around with a paper or a... what do you call it? Clipboard going, excuse me, ghost. Would you like to
be reborn?
Would you like to be a baby again? Cool. Or at all?
At all. Ever.
Whatever. And you say,
Bro, if I was a ghost that someone approached me and was like, would you like to be a baby? I'd be like, I'm fine. I don't really want that.
But what if it's that?
I'll just vibe as a ghost.
But what if that's the thing they all want so bad?
Maybe.
It's like, I gotta be a baby. I need a baby. Hi. I need a baby. You know that's from?
Yeah. It's the
Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah. What the hell's it called?
Holly Hunter in the role of
Raising Arizona.
Good job.
I just couldn't think of the name.
It's not a problem.
Bad at names.
We also found out this week that
Boy,
Alicia,
you got a panty on your head.
Alicia hasn't seen.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Yeah.
We have to remedy this ASAP.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight.
Okay.
Monday night deal. Unless, does she have something with her family?
We might be streaming, me and her.
You guys and your streaming schedule.
We're having fun.
What a load. People seem to be enjoying it, though.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
What do you mostly... what is the most thing you're streaming? Because you finished your Phoenix Wright business.
Nope. We're still streaming that on Sundays.
Oh, I thought you were done with that.
No, we stream that on Sundays, and we've been streaming
Cult of the Lamb.
Cult of the Lamb and Lethal Company.
Lethal Company.
Those have been the big three. I'm trying to get back into... Last week, I meant to play some of the games I've started, just some of the indie ones I've started.
Yeah.
But I got sick.
Yeah, you did. And then I got sick, thanks to you.
Not thanks to me. I wore a mask.
It was your brother's fault.
Yeah.
So we go to see, this is all from Thanksgiving. Nick had a sinus infection and this terrible head cold. We thought he was over it.
Sinus infection, whatever.
He goes to the dinner that we had. And we're in a relatively small living room screaming at each other, playing Boomerang Foo. Yeah. Amazing multiplayer competitive game.
And then
couch game.
Suddenly, Taylor's kids got sick.
His kids.
I got sick.
Her kids, you. Nick's baby, B.
Now you.
Me. Mom's the only one holding.
Far.
And Dylan. He didn't get it.
Oh, yeah. Dylan hasn't gotten it.
He's got some super immunity going on there.
But yeah, we all got sick. Dude, the first day I woke up and I was like, I can feel a start of a cold coming on. Which you can tell.
You take your zinc.
I put a mask on. I wore a mask the whole time I was contagious so that you wouldn't get it. And then you got sick anyway. So it wasn't me. I didn't spread it.
Well, wait. How does that work?
What do you mean?
If you wore the mask, then I shouldn't have got it.
Yeah. You got it from Nick. It just took longer for it to settle in. Oh,
you think it just settled in here for me?
Also, the children were over.
By the way,
those kids are not shy about spitting in your eyeballs.
No, they're happy to sneeze right in your face.
Right in your face.
Or cough or whatever. And they won't give you a warning. They don't go like that.
No, sometimes they come towards you while they're doing it.
They'll be smiling and just go...
right in your eye.
Right in your freaking eye like a big pizza pie. That's amore. Look at this, though.
Yeah.
I did a little look on your whole zinc thing. And it's not entirely proven that it works. They think it's safe.
Zinc thing? What?
It says here, oral zinc supplements might benefit people with low levels of zinc. Taken soon after cold symptoms appear, zinc may also shorten the length of a cold, although this has not been definitively proven.
Okay.
However, don't use intranasal zinc, which has been linked to the loss of the sense of smell. So you're doing like the spray kind.
Intranasal, yeah.
You'd be like a cocaine user. Ugh. Start to wreck your freaking nose.
Well, it's like those people who get those little spray things and they become like kind of addicted to it.
Yeah.
And then they ruin their nose. You get like...
What's that called?
I can't recall. It starts with an N, I think.
Sprayzle.
Sprayzle?
No. Snasal? I knew a guy named Snasal.
You knew a man named Snasal.
His last name was Snasal. Rick Snasal, I think.
That's an awful name.
Richard Snasal?
Snasal.
Robert Snasal? Something like that.
He probably got teased.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
But he was in the Air Force and he was pretty cool. But Snasal.
So do you think in the
Lieutenant
Air Force...
Snasal!
They're like, Snasal!
Yeah,
get out of there!
Snasal, get out of there and do your job in the Army. Whatever.
Do your job.
So, if you take too much zinc, indigestion, diarrhea, headache, nausea, vomiting. Not in that order, necessarily.
I have taken a zinc, like a pill without eating.
Yeah.
It will make you so sick.
It just felt nauseous the whole time?
Horribly nauseous.
Did you almost yerf it?
We did it once. It was a few years ago at what's it called?
Nerdtacular.
No. At Fanix in Salt Lake.
Yeah.
And me and Alicia both took one. And by the time we got to the place, both of us were like, why do we feel so terrible? We didn't even think that we had taken a zinc. And then Alicia ended up puking. And I didn't puke, but once we ate, we felt fine.
Who else puked?
Alicia.
Oh.
Yeah. She bulked.
She's she has a thing you told me about that's weirding me out now.
What?
When your hand turns white and doesn't get circulation.
Yeah, she has Raynaud's.
Raynaud's.
Which is essentially
Raynaud's?
Nauds.
Oh, Nauds, like a name.
Nod, yeah.
Not N-O-D.
No.
Okay. But Raynaud's syndrome or whatever.
Whatever it is
a thing.
Basically her capillaries and stuff don't carry blood well to her extremities.
Yeah.
And so her fingers will turn white and like lose feeling, and they'll be really cold. They feel like a corpse. Like it feels like a dead hand.
Yeah.
It's really disturbing.
And it's
weird.
not all the time, right?
No, it's only when she's cold.
So, okay, here you go, chat.
And she can feel it coming where she'll literally be like, uh-oh.
So you can see here the difference in, Carter can't see it, but I'll show it to you here. I'll bring it over here.
Bring it over. There you go. Yeah, they turn like that. It's really crazy.
Isn't that wild? So
it's
those at
wild
home, audio listeners, it's like white, almost yellow fingers.
All the blood basically is not in your fingers anymore, so they look almost like waxed mannequin fingers.
Yeah.
And
it's weird.
Yeah, you should, next time it happens to her, we're going to make you feel it. The worst part is that they're really painful, especially as they get warmer. Like all the blood goes back in and it really hurts. It gets
could
really
see
stiff.
that. Yeah. There's another pair.
So it super sucks.
Look at those.
It super sucks, especially because I really like the cold and I'm always like, let's go do stuff. Let's go walk in the cold. And she's like, I'll die.
Yeah. Also I won't get to it quite yet, but we have a thing that Carter did yesterday that I don't think Alicia's ever going to do.
No, she won't, because she has Raynaud's.
Yeah, because she has Raynaud's. Is the guy's name Ray?
I assume Raynaud is a last name. Like a
Raynaud's the full name, not Ray.
It's not Raynaud's. It's Raynaud's.
All right, look at this one. This guy's got just the finger.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Usually that's how it'll start, where she'll be like her pinky will start to go like that. And then if she doesn't get warm quick enough, it'll like spread.
Or you just like put that in your mouth or something? Put it in your pit? Well, that's warm.
Put it in your mouth?
Put it in your mouth or your pit or your...
That's gross.
Your bum?
Oh.
I don't know.
Whatever
it takes is all I'm getting at. So this is apparently a problem. Like the older you get, the worse this can get. And you can end up losing your hands.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't want that for Alicia.
No, not at all.
Here's an advanced case, which, I mean, I don't know. This isn't that gross to look at, but it's...
She usually... Ooh, that looks like frostbite.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably the same effect, right? Because you're killing the...
Yeah, you're killing those cells.
The blood can't
after a
get
while.
there.
Yeah.
Nasty.
The chat was asking if... Will you get rid of that picture, please?
Oh, sorry. You don't want to just keep looking at that?
Thank you.
The rest of the day?
She does wear gloves.
Yeah.
To keep it from happening. And sometimes she'll do like those heat packs that you like smack and they get warm.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just like, especially if she's not knowing that it's going to get really cold. You know?
Yeah.
Like when you're just out and you're like, oh, I thought it was warmer. That's usually when she gets it.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next time it happens, I want to touch it.
It's so weird. It's like a corpse. Curious. It's freaky.
But I wonder if there's like a battery powered glove or something she could get that would just like constantly...
Maybe. Like a heated blanket, but a glove.
Yeah. And maybe one with a sensor in it that says, whoa, we're losing. For some reason, her upper index finger is losing degrees. We need to kick on.
It's like
smart
senses
glove.
it. That'd be cool.
Be like a smart glove.
A little smart glove.
See, these are the uses of AI that I'm into.
Yeah, that'd actually be interesting.
You know what I mean?
I'm
Things
interested
that help people.
in AI that's not connected to a company. I know that can't happen, but how cool
sure
would it be?
Sure can. Open source? Hell yeah. That's already happening.
Not open source, but like, I could talk about this too. But like, in Star Wars droids,
yeah,
how they're built.
The robots.
They're built and they're robots and they tend to, but like when you own them, you just own them. They're not sending data to anyone. They're not.
Well, as far as you know, they're not.
Amazon.com doesn't know what your robot knows.
Well, they don't explicitly say anything, but maybe they do. Maybe they have to connect back to the mother robot ship or something.
They don't have Wi-Fi in Star Wars world.
That's true. They all plug in.
Yeah.
They do the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love. But speaking of Star Wars...
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew, which is the new Star Wars...
Oh, yeah. You like it.
...thing. We really like it.
You're somebody who in the last couple of Star Wars attempts have not been happy.
Bummed, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me why this one's good.
So I don't know, we started it because we usually start them. Usually Alicia's like, let's watch this.
Yeah.
And the last few have been disappointing, but this one we were like, oh, this is fun. It kind of, the beginning plays, actually the whole thing so far, there's only 2 episodes we watched, but it plays a little bit like an 80s movie.
How far it is that far in? Is there more than that now?
I think it's on Tuesdays, the new episode.
Okay.
I think that's what
maybe
Alicia
just
said.
a couple of them.
So there's only a couple so far, but it plays a lot like an 80s movie where it's like, here's this nerd kid and his best friend, and then there's these girls who are kind of like bad kids. They're like, what's the word? Like delinquents.
They're,
Yeah.
Delinquents.
And they're like, they have like a cool bike and they live on this planet that's very sheltered, they have like this cool suburban thing going on that I've never seen in Star Wars before, where they have like lawns.
Really?
It's really strange, but
lawns, like When you say lawns, you mean like grass?
Like grass.
Oh, okay.
Grass lawns. But
by the way, you didn't tell me that Nick Frost plays this android you guys are all into.
I didn't know.
That's Nick Frost playing SM-33.
I didn't know that. He's my new favorite droid right now.
I love Nick Frost. I watch him do anything.
He has like a pirate accent, and it's so good.
Or is it him, or is it a Qualish pirate played by Mickey Cassidy?
No, it's like one of the robot droid names.
So SM-33.
Yeah, SM-33. That's him. He has a pirate voice.
And Jude Law good in this?
He's shown up barely.
Really?
So yeah,
It says he's in all 8 episodes in this.
He is, but he's like very short bits in the first 2 episodes so far.
He is a ridiculously handsome man.
He is a very handsome man.
Yeah.
He always gives me like, he reminds me of who's the pie maker? I always feel like they could just be like brothers.
They could be brothers. Yeah.
There's something about them. But anyway, the point is, it's really good. It plays like an 80s movie with like kids discovering a thing.
Lee Pace. Sorry, go ahead.
There's some really cool stuff going on with like the lore and like some of the like stuff I've never seen before in Star Wars, which I really like. Mm-hmm. But they're also, you'd love it because it's very grungy and dirty and big dumb ships that are like falling apart.
Good, I like that.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
I like
favorite
weathered
part of Star Wars.
Weathered Star Wars is my favorite Star Wars.
Yeah,
and I think they did a really good job with that. With the one I love. What's
surprisingly, all the kids. Rogue One.
No, but not Rogue One.
Rogue One also does it really
Andor.
well.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Andor.
Yeah.
All the kids are pretty good. One of the girls drives me insane. The actress.
Which one?
I don't know why, but she bugs me.
What's her name?
I don't know. She's the little brown-haired girl.
There's a girl named Fern.
It's not Fern.
It's a girl named KB.
No, it is. Maybe it is Fern. Is it Fern?
There's a kid named Wim.
Yeah, it is Fern. Okay, it's Fern.
It's Fern, played by Ryan Kira Armstrong with giant glasses on.
And maybe it's just the character she's playing, but she drives me a little bit nuts.
Let me send you this, and then you tell me if this is right, because maybe this is the one. Whoops. There.
Yes, that's her.
That's her?
Yeah.
Okay.
She annoyed me. It annoys me just a little bit. Because she's her character is like a very like, she's cool and too cool for school and kind of mean to everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like...
But like you said, maybe it's the actor.
Maybe it's the actress. Maybe it's the character. I don't know.
She was born 10 years after Nick.
Ew.
Everyone's younger than we think.
It's freaking weird.
I don't like it.
But all the kids are pretty good. I really like it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well...
recommended.
Check it out. Available now in 2 episodes. Skeleton Crew. There will be 8 total. I mean, I've heard enough good about it that I'm actually curious, and I have not been interested in any of the recent Star Wars stuff.
I'm delighted to finally have a Star Wars thing that's week to week that I'm actually looking forward to.
Yeah.
Because whenever we watched, what was the other one?
Horse Butts and
Brain
Nuts. I don't know.
Horse Butts and Brain Nuts.
What was it called?
I can't remember. The other Star Wars one. Acolyte. When we watched Acolyte, every week we wanted to keep watching because we were like, you don't want to not watch it.
Yeah.
But it was a bit of a chore.
Yeah.
And this one's super fun. So.
All right. I'm interested.
It's great.
That reminds me, I want to see this movie called The Order with
The Order
with Jude Law in it. It just came out like same time. It's set in the 70s. Oh. Jude Law, Nicholas Hoult, I love him. Ty Sheridan, love him. It's getting really good reviews. It's a series of bank robberies and car heists, frightened communities in the Pacific Northwest. Lone FBI agent believes that the crimes are not the work of financially motivated criminals, but rather a group of dangerous domestic terrorists. Anyway, it's based on a real story in the 70s kind of thing.
That's kind of neat.
And I love when an actor does like a kid-friendly thing, and like the same week they got like some hardcore movie.
Hardcore.
Love it. Big fan.
I'm going to die 1 sec.
Are you going to cough to death now? Do you need water? I don't have any. I do.
I have water.
You sure?
Yep, good.
All right.
You ever get that little tickle in the back of your throat?
Yes.
And then you it's going to start like a cough fit.
I'm going to have this easy compared to you, I'm afraid.
I'm always a mess.
I feel a little bad.
I don't get sick super often, but when I do, it's so bad.
Yeah, Carter gets hit like a truck, but she's not sick as often as most people I know.
It's like my immune response is like extra pissed off.
Yeah. I'll say this, and Tolbert could correct me if I'm barking up at a tree here, but when this started to kick in, other issues I was having like a weird breakout. Like
do you think all your white blood cells were distracted?
They healed up.
Yeah.
As soon as this came on, because when you're fighting a cold or something, your white blood cells they increase.
Yeah.
and all the weird breakout I was having on my cheeks, zip gone, poof, in the first day.
Yeah, I wonder what that is.
And it was like nothing.
Because it could be a coincidence.
Everything could be.
Yeah, but
that's why I'm saying maybe he would know. Maybe there's something to what I'm saying. But I don't like my chances. I'm probably wrong.
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Go catch it. All right. What about I got a beef with Carter. Can I tell you about my beef?
Tell me about your beef.
My beef with Carter.
I don't eat beef.
Well, I'm just going to give you a little beef. This isn't a ton of beef. This isn't like
I don't eat beef.
Think of it as
oh boy.
It's just a little, when you make a burger or whatever and in the pan there's like a little leftover hunk in the corner.
Like gristle?
That's the beef.
All right.
Not big beef.
Small
My beef with you is this. Carter is at the worst of her cold. And I can tell you that one of the symptoms of this particular virus, whatever it is, is it makes you grumpy as hell.
Grumpy and exhausted.
I felt that way. Today I feel great. Yesterday I was a piss pot. Mm-hmm. You were grumpy on the days you were grumpy.
Yeah.
Nick was very grumpy early on. Like I think that's part of it, and it's not just normal grumpy. I think there's actually something going on.
Ruining our mood.
Yeah, just mood killer. And
it was probably what's it called? Fatigue.
Probably fatigue.
Fatigue makes you grumpy.
And I wasn't sleeping. I was having weird dreams.
I wasn't sleeping either when I haven't been sleeping in
like the lead up to it, 2 or 3 days of lead up where I was kind of feeling a little something in my throat. The worst dreams. Like psycho dreams. I was so pissed at Mom. At one point, Mom was so mean to me.
Maybe you were a little feverish.
I know I was. I definitely was. But anyway, now, like last night, dreamless. Beautiful. Slept like a baby. It was fantastic. And I didn't cough or anything. It was great. I only rolled over once, and my left hand was asleep.
Yeah.
Because I sleep like this sometimes.
See, you do.
Yeah.
I slept trash last night because I couldn't fall asleep because I was so cold.
Well, we'll talk about why in a second because I have a theory on that.
Anyway, what's your beef?
My beef is Kim was doing Bee's hair. She was bleaching it or bleaching a portion of it.
Yeah, we're talking about this.
And little drips of bleach had fallen on the floor.
Yep.
About, tiny, like the size of a nothing.
Yep.
And I was over there near them doing dishes, looking at the sink doing dishes.
Yeah.
Not looking at anything else. Mom is focused on the hair. Bee is getting her hair done. You're wherever you are.
I was taking care of Ramona.
Yeah. And your dog came swinging around, and Mom noticed
she licked bleach off the floor.
She licked some bleach off the floor that had dripped from the hair deal.
Yeah.
And your first thing to do was to blame me for it.
I didn't blame you.
Let me tell you how Carter did it. She said, she goes, Dad, why didn't you stop her? Or something like that. And I said, what do you mean, how did I not stop her? I'm doing the dishes. And I wasn't there, and I didn't see it. This isn't my fault, and you were not going to let that go.
I was mad.
I know, but that's my point.
I wasn't mad at
of
you.
The illness.
It was partly the illness and partly the fact that my dog ate bleach.
I know, and she's okay now.
And it made me panic.
I know, so you had to blame somebody. I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
But I had nothing to do with it. So then I thought I'd be funny.
I was also extremely sick and watching a baby.
No, I know.
So let's be fair that
no, I'm telling you.
It wasn't unjustifiable grump.
None of it was good, but I, for some reason, became the target of your angst.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I know you do. But it was funny because later I said, hey, Carter, I'm going into the garage. Now, while I'm out there.
Yeah, this is your asshole move.
I may not be able to control what any dogs do that I don't see while I'm out in the garage. And you were like, you're mad.
Yeah.
That I did that.
Yeah.
So I apologize for that. Because
I
I didn't need to pile on. Yeah. Right? I didn't need to.
It's been a tense week in the house.
It's been a little tense around
We're all sick.
Everybody's had it. We're tired. The holidays, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the cold bath thing. Carter got one of those early Christmas presents. She got a outdoor, fill it full of ice, cold bath.
Ice bath thingy.
Ice bath. Like you'd see Joe Rogan soaking in and pretending like he's...
I didn't know about Joe Rogan until you told me about it.
Would that have changed your opinion?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't really care.
A lot of people are into it.
Yeah.
It's basically just polar bear.
It's like being like, well, you know who else is vegetarian? Hitler.
Was he?
I don't know. Oh. But you know what I mean.
He was a pescatarian.
It wouldn't stop me from being pescatarian.
And he likes eating his own bullets. Oh, that's too soon.
Ooh.
Anyway. So you got this thing. It's like, imagine about the size of a tub, but taller.
Yeah.
And it's kind of collapsible, so you can store it or whatever.
Yeah, it's like you blow it up with air.
And how did you fill it with the hose?
Yeah.
Because it was still warm enough we could use the hose and not have the thing freeze.
Yes.
And you don't want to use... still like 30 degrees outside.
We have a water softener, so we couldn't use our tap water because it's softened, which means that it has essentially salt in it.
Which would keep it from getting as cold as you want.
No, it would cause problems and
it'd corrode
it would
the thing.
corrode and like there's issues with that.
Well, wait, what are you going to do in the thick of winter then when you want to use it? Because the pipes won't.
The water that's in there is the water that's in there. That's why you shower before you get in, so you don't get it dirty.
Right, chlorine tablets and all that.
Yeah, keep it as clean as we can.
Well, I pooped in it yesterday. Is that bad?
That might be bad.
Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, so
we got this thing.
So you got this thing. Fill it full of water. No ice, though.
I've been wanting one of these because first of all, I love the cold. This is something that most people should know about me. I love the cold.
We see a snowstorm or a blizzard or something terrible like that. Carter sees bliss.
Oh, it's the best.
She loves it.
Best thing in the world.
I don't understand, but it's great.
It's just how I am.
Yeah.
But I've been wanting one because I just feel like whenever I am near the ocean and it looks really cold and freezing ocean, I'm just like, I want to be in there. I feel like jumping in that would solve all of my problems.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting an ice bath for a while.
Sure. I'm going to look this up so I can tell people which one you got.
They're supposedly good for you to do like a cold plunge every once in a while.
Yeah, I read a bunch of stuff from actual like MayoClinic.com doctor people who said that it is beneficial in a bunch of ways, kind of like a cold shower occasionally.
You just have to do it right.
But you have to do it. You don't want to soak in there for days. You don't want to get hypothermia. You're not trying to hurt yourself.
There's some stuff you got to be careful with.
Again, if Tolbert's around, is he in here today?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
If not, he'll let me know what.
Yeah, please do.
Supposed to have a bunch of health benefits to doing it right.
Yeah. Scandinavians, if you talk to any Scandinavian, they'll tell you about how ice baths are great for you and how they help everything. I don't know.
What's this thing called? Just ice bath?
I don't know. It's a cold bath, inflatable cold bath maybe.
Cold. Let's see.
Anyway, yesterday was the first plunge. First time I went in. It was painful, which was expected. It was exactly what I wanted it to be, actually. It felt really good after a minute, but I did it for about 5 minutes because I didn't want to go too crazy.
Yeah. It's basically this guy.
Because you're supposed to kind of ease in.
This isn't the right one, though. She got one that
is a totally different one.
Yeah, it's made of material, but this is the ideal. That guy's so chill. There's no way.
He's like, ice.
Yeah. Maybe I'm in the ice.
I'm in the ice, and I like it.
I like that. There it is. See, look at him.
It's ice dew.
Ice dew.
It's so dumb.
But this is the idea.
Yeah. And I got in yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you have the audio? Was the audio bad?
Oh, I forgot to do that.
So you took some audio of it. The first thing, I'm going to give like a rundown. I step in, my legs are freezing.
Yeah.
Because it
was already cold.
It was already like, oh my gosh, that sucks.
Yeah.
And then I had to get in, which you have to gear yourself up to get in. Don't do this, by the way. If you ever do this, don't just jump in like you would a pool because it shocks your system. That's what I did. Bad idea.
Yeah. Don't do that.
And I couldn't breathe for a second. I had to like,
oh my gosh, Carter.
I was hyperventilating until I like calmed down.
Yeah.
Which is I read about it. It's fine. But you're supposed to slowly get into it. Mm-hmm. And I did not do that. I just kind of like sat really fast and then I couldn't breathe. And it was after about a minute or two, I started to not feel cold anymore.
Yeah.
Not cold, but like it didn't hurt as bad.
Okay.
You know, the initial like cold feeling.
Well, do you want to hear?
I got used to it.
Do you want to hear what it sounded like when you went in?
Oh gosh.
I haven't previewed this, so I don't remember what was said.
I haven't either. It's going to be bad.
So I'm just going to play it. Here you go. Exciting. All right. Well, I can narrate this. Carter's getting into her ice tub.
Yeah. This is my crib.
And tomorrow on the show we can talk about this, but let's see what you got here. How do you open this?
And there's like one in the middle.
Is it a zipper like luggage?
Oh, this is us unbuckling the top.
Yeah. Is this full of water now?
Yes. Because it has a cover.
Right. It's like a hot tub.
And the whole thing collapses when
Yeah.
you're not using it? Right? If you had to store it?
Yeah, if you need to store it, it collapses. It like blows up with air.
All right, so they're undoing devices. I don't know what they're doing.
Undoing devices.
I came out with bare feet. That was a mistake.
Pain in the ass.
It's pretty cold out tonight. This is Carter's first plunge in the, what's this called? Ice bath?
Ice bath.
Outdoor ice bath.
It's got like a...
Early Christmas present. Is it? Oh, gosh.
Don't scare me. So does everyone have a light? We can look at the temperature. It's not that cold. I think it was 45
Here,
degrees.
hold this up to it.
The water?
Yeah.
Which doesn't sound like that bad.
It's so cold.
But it's cold.
It's so cold.
Yeah, I've swam in that before in a river.
I did read up on it, and people say not to go
Was it
like much lower than that.
All right.
So could we have an added ice to it?
Oh, yeah, this is no
There's
ice.
no added ice.
No ice,
free.
just
Cold
outside.
water.
Right.
It's 40 degrees. It's 30 degrees out here.
Yeah.
I do it fast.
Yeah, dude.
Go. It's really hard to do it fast.
Just never breathe.
You got it.
The
Go in.
breathing's bad.
Get in there.
Ooh, this like gives me stress.
Mentally prepared.
I know. Do it like a polar bear, like they do. Don't worry, the Canadians do it all the time. Our neighbors will know. They know what's up.
Yeah, our neighbors are Canadians.
Yeah.
Fast. You're fast. Okay.
Okay, here she goes. Oh. Now stay in there. Don't resist the desire to get out.
The breathing's so sad.
Keep breathing. Try to breathe.
10 minutes.
There you go.
It's not gonna be 10 minutes.
You're not going to make it 10? What's the return policy on these things?
Yeah, the breathing was it's cuz I read about it. It's called cold shock.
Yeah.
Where essentially your body breathes in really hard when it's shocked in the cold like that.
Yeah.
And which causes you to kind of hyperventilate, and then you struggle breathing because you're like you've basically changed your temperature so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great for you.
Yeah.
But as long as you can slow your breathing down, it's okay. It's whenever you can't then fill your lungs properly anymore.
Yeah.
So after about like 30 seconds of breathing like that, I was fine.
Yeah.
I could breathe again.
You seemed like, by the time
was
you
just
got
the
in,
shock.
and when you came in, what was the weirdest thing is all the skin that had been in there was bright red.
Bright, like a lobster.
Like you'd been in a hot tub.
Yeah.
And you were
Like it was
also
hot.
said you were kind of feeling hot.
Not hot, but like
Or
not cold.
It was weird.
I was like warm.
Yeah, it was really weird. But do you think you slept last night cold because of that?
Yeah, so I couldn't, when I went to bed, I was like, I'm freezing. But I was like, I'll just put all my blankets on. I have like big fluffy blankets. And I put them all on and I'm like, I can't get warm. I'm like shivering in my bed.
Yeah.
Which isn't good again. Probably not great.
Yeah.
But after a while, I was fine. But it just took me a long time to get warm. And I drove my cat crazy because I was like cuddling him because I needed his body's warmth.
Yeah. I mean, I wondered about that. If you bring down your core temperature enough, when is that like, I don't think I could do this.
You just got to be careful of like
I don't think I could do it.
hypothermia and stuff.
I could kill me or something.
I want you to try it
Really?
because it's
no.
the benefits. I did find out what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do some breathing techniques before, and then you're supposed to lower yourself slowly into it, not just drop like I did.
Yeah. You went right in as if
I didn't know.
No, I mean, we know who knew. How do we know? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know anything. But anyway, I think you deserve some credit for taking the plunge. So
It felt
nice
great.
job.
I'm excited to do it more. It's supposed to be really good after like high intensity workouts too for recovery.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
The way it is. By the way, we got some messages. You want to hear these?
Yeah.
You want to hear some of these?
Yeah.
How about this one? 801-471-0462 is where this came to. This is an anonymous sender who says, I was creeped out watching Carter slurp ramen noodles.
Sorry.
That was pre-show, though.
Yeah.
That wasn't a big deal.
Don't show up pre-show if you don't want to see me eating ramens.
I mean, you rarely do it, but...
No, I
didn't
never
think-
do it, but I was...
What's creepy about that, though? It's not creepy.
Oh.
You eat with people, People eat. What are you doing there? You all right? Blowing your nose? Goodness.
I'm trying not to die.
Here's another one. For Monday show, Dan is awesome. Get past the first episode from Michael in North Dakota.
Dan.
You've seen more than the first.
Yes.
It's
very
me.
good.
It's me you got to worry about. I don't know
Yeah.
if I can make it.
I think I'm two behind. I think I'm 2 behind right now.
I'm
Again,
at-
we wait for our friend, so
I may watch
up
that
getting-
90s. I want to start and kind of crank through that 90s Gundam thing.
the Gundam thing you started.
Yeah, dude. It just reminded me of what I love about
I
those.
do love those. They're so
Freaking
fun.
love it. I don't care how ridiculous the story is. It made me play 2 video games this week that I was normally just not thinking about.
Yeah.
One is Ace Combat 7,
Yeah.
which has a story like those things.
Yeah.
And they're
They're-
ridiculous, over the top. But
Yeah, they're
also
over the top and
mission
cheesy.
based, and all that. You're shooting down giant, ridiculous robot planes and
It's
stuff.
fun.
And then the other one is Mech Warrior 5 Clans, which is you riding a big giant mech in another ridiculous story. I just am in the mood.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood.
It's a vibe. You should watch Dan, but I didn't recommend it. Remember that.
Yeah, that was a weird fence sitting deal. You didn't really.
Like, I need you to watch it so that you understand the fence sitting.
Yeah. And you guys I heard you were going to maybe watch Evangelion.
No. We were talking about that. Me and Nick and B were
I
all
started
talking
it
about
and
that.
hated it.
It's too much about mental health stuff that, like, it stresses me out too bad.
Yeah.
I have a friend who had a panic attack watching it.
I want it to be about giant robots doing things,
No,
but it's not.
It's all an allegory for effed up mental health.
Lame. No, I mean, lame.
Cool.
Great.
But not for me.
Yeah, not for me.
It's
I'm not in the mood.
too much.
Not in the mood for that. I need something dumb and mindless. Here's one. This is an anonymous person who says LMAO. I believe that's short for
Lamau.
Laugh my ass off.
Lamau.
Lamau. For the Monday show, I saw
That's what French cats say.
French cats?
Yeah.
Lamau.
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 Actually, they do that in the Pepe Le Pew cartoons.
Pepe Le Pew.
Remember him?
No.
The skunk that's going after the
Oh, yes,
cat?
I do. Yes, I do. I didn't know his name was
my
Pepe Le
Sherry,
Pew.
His name was Pepe Le Pew.
I didn't know that.
Carter, I've failed.
That's funny. I've watched them. I love those things.
Those are great. I mean, they're sexist as hell, but that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
The cat's the douche, or the
skunk.
The skunk is the douchebag.
Yeah, that's the point of it.
Anyway, I saw the Tesla phone thing right after hearing you talk about stealing Elon's special phone. I knew it was fake, but thought the timing was weird. You mentioned it on your show, and then suddenly I see it in my feed.
Yeah.
It's like the colored basketball. Your phones are listening to you. Burr, burr, burr. Actually, I just watched Smile 3 yesterday.
Yeah.
For one of my upcoming recommendals.
There's 3?
No, Smile 2, sorry. I want there to be a 3. There is
like,
they have greenlit a 3.
3.
I'm excited. I thought 2 was amazing. I was expecting it not to be as good, and it is so good.
Sequels are hard, especially in horror.
Yeah. This guy's he's someone to follow. This guy's making these. But anyway, I just finished watching it. I come upstairs, and the second and third TikToks I watch are related to Smile 2.
Yep. But you know what that probably is? You probably Googled it, looked up actors, looked up that stuff.
So it's all that stuff that gets tracked.
That's the stuff that gets tracked.
Yeah, but it's easy for people to go, iPhone's listening.
Sometimes, here's when the algorithm freaks me out. And I know what it's doing. But sometimes I'll get an ad or a thing about something that I have not spoken to anyone about.
Yep.
I have not Googled. I haven't looked up. I've just thought about it that day.
Yeah.
And I'll get that ad. And I'm like, that's freaky. But what's really happening is there's a huge algorithm that is grabbing everything that you Google and everything that you look at.
Yeah.
And compiling it and going, you fit into this category. And this category tends to like this other thing.
Right.
And so it's suggesting this thing based on that category you tend to fit into.
Right.
So it's not necessarily that your phone is reading your mind. It's just that you have predictability.
Right. Right. And yes, and also you have approved this tracking you site to site app to app stuff.
Yeah. Of course.
You know?
Everyone's being tracked constantly.
Yeah, they want to advertise to you. That's why.
Yep.
Anyway, that is freaky.
Capitalism.
Here's another one. Hey, Scott and Carter, for the Monday show. Carter, I've been watching your VODs from your streams on YouTube, and I really enjoy the banter. But I wanted to let you know your playlists are in reverse order. The way you have them ordered now is newest videos in each series play first. I know it's not a big deal, but I thought you should still want to be aware of it. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah.
I actually
Colby
do want to
from
change
Alabama.
that.
Well, Colby from Alabama. I did this too with a couple of my podcast feeds, and I had to be reminded because I thought I did it.
Because I have a few I don't really care. Like Lethal Company doesn't need to be in order.
Yeah.
It's just us playing occasionally. It's not connected, but there's a few that we've been doing that are connected.
Yeah, so you can go easily do that.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Just go reverse it. But I always forget.
But thank you.
By default, it should be what he's saying.
Yeah, based on
But they don't.
first to last instead of most recent.
I don't know why they do that. But I guess they count
thank
on
you.
people looking it up. So
Now
anyway,
I know.
That's great information. Here's one. Anyone seen Violent Night?
Nope.
No.
I know of it.
That was a recent deal.
It was like a year or two ago. It's got
yeah.
what's his name, Hellboy in it.
Which one?
The one who's also in Stranger Things.
Oh, that Hellboy.
The bad Hellboy that no one liked.
Thunderbolts guy. The Red Menace or whatever his name. Red Star. What is his name? The Russian superhero. It's basically Captain America, but for Russia.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
The Red.
But what's the actor's name?
Gilbert.
Nope.
Franklin Spezerfat. I don't know.
Sounds like someone who helped write the Declaration of Independence.
Why can't it? Hold on. David Harbour.
David Harbour. There you go.
It came to my head right as I started typing it.
Yep.
David
that
Harbour.
happens all the time.
I love David Harbour.
Yeah.
He's great. Anyway, for the Monday show, the guy on Twitter lied, it says, and it's a link to a TikTok video. I'm going to play it. Let's get some audio, see what we got here.
Sorry, I don't have a cough button. I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. I should have you one. It's my studio.
I
and
should
be
have you
prepared.
one.
Okay, they give you the good stuff after surgery. It's a dog. Oh, this is so cute.
Is it a dog like passing out from anesthesia?
It's
Or
a
being
dog.
high?
It's a dog being very high.
Being very high.
That is adorable. All right, I'll send you that separately.
Yeah, send it to me.
so
That's
you can
cute.
see it.
I love it.
I need to work on that too.
Guy on Twitter lied.
Carter. Okay, it's sent to you. Here's another one. This is from, this is Leslie. Leslie here. Baby Logan. First Christmas. Oh my gosh, he's old now, but now let's here.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Look at him, dude.
He has such a big head.
I like these big wrinkles you got in the thing. It looks like every photo taken of me as a kid, they all had wrinkles in it.
Yeah.
Like my dad folded photos and put them in boxes or something.
I don't know what the deal was with that.
For those at home listening audio only, very cute picture of Logan in a
Cute
Santa
little
hat.
baby.
Yeah. It's very 70s vibe to it, doesn't it?
It does, but it's not.
No, clearly not.
Kid's only like 10 or something, right?
Yeah, he's 10 if I'm... What? How's the phrase go? Well, he's 10 if I'm 20. Or it's like a thing you say.
I don't know this.
Sure as...
I think you're making
He
it up.
sure is 10 as the day is blue.
Oh, as sure as the...
Day is long?
Yes.
Maybe that's it.
Something like that.
Day's not blue?
Day is not blue.
Here we go. Here's for the Monday show. Does Carter have any plans to join the Viva TMS Vegas debauchery, Chuck and Amy?
Debauchery?
You going this year?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I want to.
They were really fun last year. You should
That
go
was
again.
great. I'd be down. When
Carter
is it?
will plan on it. End of April. Last 3 days of April. It's a Monday.
It's over my birthday
It's a
again?
Monday. And they're here to do Monday things.
It's
in
Friday
Vegas.
to Monday? No, that's
No,
weird.
we
Sorry.
get there like
It's Monday to Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, Wednesday is my birthday.
Oh, like last time.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, when I was pinned against the wall as everyone sang at me.
Maybe we could do some kind of live live deal.
Some kind of live deal.
Monday show thing. I don't know.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I
don't know what, but it would be fun.
It would be fun. There's another one for the Monday show. For the Monday show, my daughters have Raynaud's.
Raynaud's.
Oh, Raynaud's.
We've been talking about
About
this.
the damn thing. And their hands and feet would look similar at most points of the day. They had a procedure done at an interventional radiologist. The guy's name was Dr. Spencer here in Colorado, and it corrected me about 90% of it along the way with all sorts of other issues. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions around this. It might be helpful to Alicia. My wife is a contributor for most of the Facebook groups around these types of POTS, EDS, Raynaud's discussions and chats. She also talks with Wendy regularly.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's
some kind of treatment.
How often does this happen to her?
Not crazy often. But if it is something that could get worse, maybe that's worth looking into.
Is it just digits, like fingers, toes?
Yeah.
She didn't get like ears or nose or something?
I think her ears might actually, but I don't remember. I think it's rarer. Rarer.
Okay, well, good luck to all of you involved. All right, that's it for the show.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's time. I want to thank some patrons, though. Oh, shit. I forgot to bring it up.
Thank your patrons. What's happening?
I forgot to bring it up. Just a second, everybody. Hold on to your butts. I was going to check for new people today, and I know that we have them. I just have not gotten in here.
Oh, you got to find your new peeps.
Our last episode was on the 2nd, and today is the 9th. So that would be Noel Pip.
Noel Pip.
Noel Pip.
Noel Pip.
Joined us on the Patreon. That means Noel Pip's getting these cool stickers we sent out. We sent Christmas-related ones. It was my month. Carter will be in charge of January.
January. I have no idea what I'm doing yet.
Probably something New Year-y. I don't know.
New Yearish.
Whatever you want to do.
New Year's.
And the other cool thing is you get no ads ever. You never get any kind of commercials of any kind. You get monthly bonus stuff and pre-show every week. Every Monday. What are we doing on Christmas week? We'll still do a show.
Yeah.
TMS is off, but it's Wednesday or Thursday.
January, December. Here we go. I had to go back in my calendar.
You sounded like Mom there for a second.
Did I?
Yeah, that was weird. Sometimes your tone of voice is hers.
It's when I talk softly and calmly.
Is that what it is?
Like a normal person. Hello, I am Kim Johnson.
I am a natural caretaker.
We have that all the time where I'll answer the phone,
yeah,
like to Taylor or something, and she'll be like, "Oh, I thought I called Carter," and I'm like, "No, that's me."
It happens all the time. Or you'll pick up and I'll go, "Hey," and you'll go, "Hey," and I go,
"Oh yeah, I
what
can
happened
fake
to the whatevers." And
I can fake being Mom on her phone because sometimes she'll leave it and I'll answer it.
Yeah,
if
I don't
it's
like
you.
it. Yeah, that's like drawing a butt on my iPad.
Is it like drawing a butt?
Oh, shit. Was there a clip to play? Oh, we do have... You know what? I'm doing this again. Did I do this last week where I forgot to play a message?
Yeah, it was either last week or the week before.
I hate when I do this. All right. Give me a second. All right.
Show me what
I'm
you
now
got.
going to play a thing. You ready?
Play your thing.
Here we go.
Hey guys, this is for the Monday show. This is Stephanie in a Pets. I just wanted to say I'm not judging anybody here, but when Scott was reading Carter the states and the capitals, like so she could guess the capital cities of the states, he was obviously reading them in order of state. And I was just banging my head on a wall because Carter had just recited that whole, song alphabetically, which I also know that song, so I know all the states in alphabetical order. So, as he was reading the cities off and saying what the states were, they were still in alphabetical order. So the fact that she was guessing, especially when she had all 10 M states in a row, and she just never caught on that they were still in alphabetical order by state. So like I said, I'm not judging anybody, but I'm just saying it was kind of hard to listen to, but it was entertaining. But I love you guys.
I might be dumb.
A slight form of judgment, though.
I might be stupid.
It's a little bit of a judgment.
I feel judged, actually.
Yeah, there's a little bit of judging going on there. We tease, we kid. No, that's fine. Look, I put you on the spot. I didn't even warn you.
You know what? Yeah, that's the thing is when you're on the show, it's harder to, you don't think logically anymore.
Yeah. No, listen, we're humans.
It's like watching someone play, what's that? Like Jeopardy, where you're yelling at the screen, you know the answer, but the person's stupid.
Well, I don't know if they're stupid.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is they're on the spot. They're on TV. It's scarier.
Fair point.
It's harder.
Here's one from Michael in North Dakota.
That's my excuse.
Yeah.
Hello. This is for the Monday show.
I was unsure there.
This is Michael, again, from North Dakota. Anyway.
North Dakota.
Stuff and things, or things and stuff, whatever it was. Reminded me of Parks and Recreation, all the food and stuff, where Ron Thompson buys all of his food, and most of the stuff.
Yeah, it's the food and stuff.
Oh, right.
It's yeah.
Was it all the eggs and bacon you have?
No,
that's not that one.
No, he goes and shops and he gets a bunch of beef, and then April, who's what's her name, is like, "Can I get these crows?" They're just like little fake crows. It's one of those places that just has everything.
Yeah.
It's the food and stuff. It's where he buys all of his food and most of his stuff.
For whatever reason, I don't remember that episode, but I do sometimes crave a rewatch of that show.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Just for Ron Swanson alone.
Kind of in the mood now. All right, I got one more. It's a little longer than usual.
Okay.
I don't remember what it's about, but I'm hitting play.
I'm scared.
Hello. This is Michael. I'm calling for the Monday show.
Is this the same guy?
I think it is.
First things first. I'm a patron. And you guys announced it. You said my name was really cool.
I'm not hearing him very well.
I appreciate that. That came at a really good time. I needed.
Oh, and the rest is blank.
Oh,
your call didn't come through, dude. That's all blank after that.
but I think he was saying that he got the stickers and that it made him
and that
happy.
you liked them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's what I heard.
For some reason, though, I'm looking at the waveform. It's like up to that point and then
there's nothing.
flat line.
Well, maybe
We lost it.
it's just a weird audio.
Well,
issue.
he may have just
I
cut
don't know.
out, or it was a call, so he called and maybe the phone went out,
Oh, maybe.
connection or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. Well, there's that. Did
Hooray.
I miss any? Did I get? Who was that in the chat that said I didn't read their thing? Let's see. Who was that?
Who? Where?
Was it Stephanie? I think it was Stephanie's. Right?
I don't know.
I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I hate forgetting things. Then you guys give me shit all week about
Send
it.
us more voicemails that he can forget. Yay.
Yeah, send us 4 moist bells.
4 moist bells.
Send 4 moist bells. No, not 3, not 5. 4 moist bells. And you can do that at 801-471-0462, 801-471-0462. You can also just contact us on the website, which is frogpants.com/Monday.
Monday.
I think it's going to do it.
We did it.
We're going to do votes and do a selfie and stuff after, so chat room, stick around. For that, everybody else, it's been very, very nice having you all here.
Yes, what a lovely time.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Don't get sick.
Don't get sick.
It sucks,
Don't get sick.
especially with all the
Never-
holidays.
Go and grab a pick. Stick it in your face.
Oh, and if you're sick, wear a mask if you're going to go to do stuff.
Well, it's supposed to rhyme, though. If you wear a mask, then you learn the task of wearing a mask when you're out at school, and then you don't have to pee in the pool. Good night, everybody.
Oh, looks like someone just got their ears caught in the audio cookie jar at frogpants.com.